Hello all you beautiful people. Sorry I've been away for a little bit. I was just taking a small break, I guess you could say. But we are back and more ready than ever. We're going to be talking about weapons you have to have in Fallout New Vegas and the Fallout series in general. So in today's episode, I'm actually just going to be talking about guns, and this list is my opinion. If your opinion differs, you don't agree with what I say, make sure you leave a comment down below. I love hearing other people's opinions. Without rambling for too long, let's just start the list. We actually have 5 underrated weapons you have to have in Fallout New Vegas, Part 1. And to start our list off, we've actually got Lucky. Now, compared to the standard 357 Magnum Revolver, Lucky actually deals a lot of damage and has a higher rate of fire as well. But that's not this weapon's main selling point, it's actually the weapon's higher critical chance. Lucky and that gun, which you can also find in Novak, also have the second highest potential critical hit chance of all one-handed ballistic weapons, just sitting behind the Silence 22 pistol, and it also boasts one of the nicest looks of the revolvers in the game. Still better than the Ranger Sequoia, in my opinion. Send all your hate below, I don't care. This revolver is my favorite. Now, next up, we have one that I don't actually see get talked about a lot, and it's Sleepy Time. The reason a lot of people probably don't talk about it is just a 10mm submachine gun with a silencer, but it does have a higher critical chance, and it is pretty silent. Like, I swear to God, the way this weapon works, it's insane. It kills Deathclaws like no problem, but it can also clear out a whole Raiders camp without them even knowing you're there if you're good enough. Now, the main drawback of Sleepy Time is how you get it. It's not one that's located, it's not one you get from killing a boss, it's actually 11,000 or so caps from the gun runners. But if you haven't, definitely go pick up Sleepy Time, just add it to the collection. And actually coming in at the middle point, the nice, dead in the middle, reason it's actually here is because mainly its price, we have the Medicine Stick. Being a version of the brush gun that has a sleek silver finish, a nice dream catcher that sits on the back of the stock, and a bit of blood left on the handle. Now, this rifle was actually a huge reference to Native American tribes that would use medicine sticks, also called spirit sticks, in rituals where they would consult the spirit world. But to actually get your hands on this, it's going to set you back 20 to 30,000 caps from the gun runners. Now, after downing a whole bottle of whiskey, I'm going to test this weapon on a pack of Deathclaws. It pops Deathclaw skulls with these. Second best rifle in the game, only outmatched by the anti-material rifle. This weapon is a must-have. Now, I'm playing on hard difficulty, but it just turned those Deathclaws into Swiss cheese, thanks to some lucky criticals and a high luck stat. But regardless of that, let me know if the Medicine Stick is something you're going to buy. And next up, we actually got my favorite starting weapon, and we've got the Rat Slayer. This version of the Varmint Rifle is lighter, does more damage, and has a higher critical chance than the normal version. As well as that, you can tell it comes with all possible modifications already on the gun. Get this weapon, head over to Brockflower Cave and head straight in. You're going to be met with a split. Go right, keep going down and forward, and you will eventually come across this office space area. This weapon actually boasts a 5 times critical multiplier. With this weapon, if you actually have the finesse stat, 10 luck, and a first recon beret, every single shot you take will be a critical. You can find the Rat Slayer leaning up against the table, as well as a radiation suit as well. But with all that information, let me know if the Rat Slayer is something you're going to be using. Sorry I don't have any gameplay. I actually have a glitch where the modifications don't show up on it. It also has 69 kills notched on the handle, so... Last but not least, we actually have the Holo Rifle. Now, this was introduced in the Dead Money DLC as the weapon that was first given to you. This is by far one of the better energy weapons in the game. Now, the main point about the Holo Rifle is its damage, and the fact it actually can be modified with up to 3 modifications, those being the Holo Rifle Focus Optics, Advanced Calibration, and Reinforced Components. The thing about this weapon is, it does more damage once fully upgraded than the anti-material rifle. So this weapon is something that I really do recommend keeping in your inventory after you finish the Dead Money DLC. Without this in your collection, you're gonna be questioning why you dropped it. So make sure you keep the Holo Rifle with you for the whole game. It's absolutely insane. It does damage over time once it hits as well. The Holo Rifle is a must-have weapon for anyone that's done the Dead Money DLC or loves energy weapons. Let me know if you guys agree with my list, if you don't agree with it. Now, these weapons were in no particular order. They were just 5 weapons I do consider underrated. I hope you guys did enjoy the video, and I'll see you in the next one. New uploads coming out shortly, alright? Sorry about the break.